Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to Football Manager 2016 and another part of our retro playthrough where we're trying to recreate the miracle that Leicester pulled off back in 2016. I'm Joe, if you're new around here. Thank you very much for the support on the series so far. I thought, since we've had a couple of smaller episodes this week, I thought we'd throw in a bonus one on the Sunday as well. Today we have got Stoke City at home before we take on Norwich City, the surprise early contenders for the Premier League title in today's second match. But since you were last with me, things have gone okay. We've gone out of the FA Cup, and I'm not too bothered about that. We drew 2-2 away to Hull. Shane Long scoring 2 on his debut. We then beat Shane Long's parent club, Southampton, 1-0 away from home. Jamie Vardy scoring the only goal there. And we did go out 3-2 to Hull City. We did give it a go, but they were brilliant. They played awesome. Chuba Akpom in particular. They've put us out of the FA Cup. I'm not that bothered about it. You know, this isn't a long-term save, obviously. Our one and only target is to finish as high as possible in the Premier League and maybe even win the Premier League. And at the moment, we're third in the division. We've got a game in hand on Arsenal above, so we're net second, especially if we can win the match against Stoke today. Tottenham Hotspur, they're on the same number of games as us. They're still 13 points clear. They're doing an awesome job. They still haven't slipped up at all yet. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very tough to stop their Spurs, but we will give it our all, and we're going to try and get there towards the end of the season. We have brought in another player. Kieran Trippier has come in at right back. He's been an awesome addition already. He's got an assist in one of the Premier League games that he played and one of the FA Cup games that he's played for us. He's done very, very well so far. I think he will fit right in and give Danny Simpson a good bit of competition when he is back. In terms of other transfers, there's not really a lot more we can do. We've got about £1 million and £40,000 a week. You'll remember last episode I was talking about Kolo Toure, but he is only a 2-star player. Whether he's still a useful centre-back to have or not, that's debatable. We can certainly bring him in. There's no doubt about that. But it's how much value is he bringing to the team, and would he actually be a useful signing? You got the likes of Antonio Valencia as a possibility as well, but we just don't have the funds. I'd love to bring somebody like Papa Cisse in. He's an awesome player. Got a lot of pace, good finishing. I think he'd be an excellent addition to the side, but we have got other strikers. We don't need Papa Cisse. David Nugent as well would possibly be an option. But yeah, I mean, Kolo Toure is the one that I'm thinking about, just because I think he would give us just a little bit of defensive cover. So let's pop in an offer for him and see what we can do. I mean, they only want 90,000 for him, so it's not really gonna cause us any issues. But this is the team that we're going to put out there today. We've got Kasper Schmeichel starting and goal with Trippier, Huth, Morgan and Fuchs in defence. Inland Ward-Prowse are in the midfield with Dyer, Mahrez and Gray. Starting behind Jamie Vardy up top. We have got Shane Long on the bench, and you can see N'Golo Kante, he's out for 6 days with a virus. Danny Drinkwater's on the way back, still going to be a couple of weeks for him. Danny Simpson has still got another couple of months out, so really important to get that signing of Kieran Trippier across the line. But we're taking on Stoke today. We, of course, looked at their squad last time out. Jack Butland in goal, Glenn Johnson, Ryan Shawcross there, Sheridan Shaqiri, Mame Bade Diouf. We've got Boyan in there, Joselu. Some really cool memories of Stoke City teams of yesteryear. And of course, a team that caused a hell of a lot of problems in the Premier League for the big boys, especially with their home form at the Britannia Stadium. But as soon as they went down, they've not managed to get back up as yet. And, they're a team that I missed, I would say. They're definitely punched above their weight for a long time in the Premier League. And bit of a shame to not see them about these days. But Trippier into the middle. He's been awesome with those crosses, as you'd expect from the right-hand side. There's Nathan Dyer. Is he offside? He is. It did just smell a little bit offside, that one. But you've seen the original cross from Kieran Trippier was just awesome. Bullet towards the back post, and it was there on a platter, really, for Demarai Gray or Jamie Vardy to pick up. It didn't happen. But, let's see. Butland with the clearance. Morgan gets it forward towards Gray, but he's lost it. It's Diouf now on that right-hand side. Gets it to Imbula, now to Boyan. Gets it to Joselu. And now here's Sheridan Shaqiri. And, well, Morgan got it away briefly, but Joselu puts it into the back of the net. 8th goal of the season for him. And with Stoke's first chance, they've put it past our keeper. It's 1-0. Shaqiri causing those issues again. But, Wes Morgan not really able to get it clear. And should Schmeichel be getting beaten at his near post like that? I'm not certain. But it is 1-0 to Stoke as it stands. And that's really not what we wanted. Has to be said. So, half time, and there's a couple of players not quite performing at their normal level. Demarai Gray being one of them. So we're going to put Jeffrey Schlupp in there. And we've been giving him a few chances recently. He's wanted some first team football. In terms of Shane Long, did a great job against Hull City, scored 2 goals, looked very dangerous as well. So putting him on there now to replace Jamie Vardy. We've, of course, got the potential to put Peter Crouch on as well, if we need to, against his former club. And this wouldn't be a very good result for us, to be honest. Right, what can we do to do a little bit better here? I think that's probably okay. Mahrez isn't doing a lot, is he? But he's somebody that's just capable of absolute genius. So we're going to take off Nathan Dyer. It's a bit of a risk, this. But we're going to go for it. We're going to play Shane Long in his preferred role of defensive forward. I'm going to put Ward-Prowse there. We're going to really attack this now. And this is a very different Hannard-style lineup, isn't it? I'm going to try and be quite fluid with it. I'm going to push higher up, get stuck in, be more expressive, dribble less. And let's try and get this goal back, because this would feel like 3 points dropped. It really would. Here's Wilson on the left-hand side. Joselu's there. In lad. Joselu! Oh, it's 2. And Stoke City have taken all 3 points here. And, yeah, just not great from us then. And, there's 2 guys around the ball. Just really, really poor. And I can't help but feel like that Hull City result has ruined our momentum. Ward-Prowse into the middle, caught by Butland. That is going to be full time. And we've been played for a kipper here by Stoke City. They have absolutely hammered us. And that could be an absolutely crucial 3 points lost, because it looked like Tottenham had won their match as well. Yeah, they're 16 points clear now. I think it's fair to say the title is out of our hands now. Let's see if we can finish in the top 4. We've got Norwich City coming up in 10 days, so a little bit of time to get this team together. Let's see if we can get Toure signed. Well, quite a few changes for this match, enforced by suspension for Robert Huth and, more worryingly, an injury to our main man, Jamie Vardy. He's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. So Shane Long is going to be leading the line today. James Ward-Prowse moves a bit further forward because N'Golo Kante is back from his virus. So Liam Moore goes into central defence. I did want to show you a few funny things, actually. And you're not going to believe most of these manager movements. So, first of all, Tony Pulis, he got sacked earlier in the season by West Brom. He was replaced by Rudy Garcia. Kike Flores was sacked by Watford. He's been replaced by Michael Laudrup. Sam Allardyce was sacked by Sunderland. Fernando Hierro took over there. Louis van Gaal has been sacked by Manchester United. And where did he get replaced? Well, he got replaced by Claudio Ranieri himself. So we've got Claudio Ranieri taking on Claudio Ranieri in the very next league match, actually, after Norwich. And we'll probably just show that in the next episode on Tuesday. Alan Pardew, he's been sacked by Crystal Palace. Sven-Göran Eriksson has took over there, but this was the one that tickled me the most. Gus Hiddink, sacked by Chelsea, replaced by David Moyes, of all people. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, David Moyes' reputation was absolutely shot by this point. I wouldn't be as surprised him taking over Chelsea now, but yeah. A couple of hilarious ones there with Claudio Ranieri and David Moyes. But anyway, we're taking on Norwich City today. Mabokani up top, he's going to be difficult to take care of. Nathan Redmond, of course. Yusuf Malumbu in there. Johnny Howson. Some really good players for Norwich back then. And John Ruddy in goal. You know, Martin Olsen, Sebastian Bassong. It's not that surprising that they're doing so well. I mean, but Mabokani, I remember him from the Everton project, and I think he was just absolutely incredible. So, yeah, I mean, Norwich were second in the league for so long. They're clearly going through a little bit of a tricky patch. But we've just lost against Stoke City at home, so this could be quite a close match. And we've clicked on Mabokani, which basically means that he's guaranteed at least a goal in this match. So we're going to have to score 2. Fingers crossed Shane Long can be the man to do it. Let's tell them to get creative out there and see if we can get an early goal here. But Robbie Brady into the middle, and there is the goal. And it's Tim Close with the finish. I was a little bit worried it was Miroslav Klose there. I don't know when he retired. Was it after the 2014 World Cup? It probably was, to be honest. But what a finish from Tim Close there. Mabokani on the ball now. Mabokani gets it to Redmond, to Wisdom. Wisdom into the middle. Brady makes it 2. Oh my word, what's going on? What is going on? Is this the classic Football Manager? You hit a brick wall in terms of results? Or is it just Norwich are really, really good? I'm going to go with the latter. But this is not great. Not a good start for us in this match. We didn't manage to get Kolo Toure, by the way. He didn't want to be a backup, so we couldn't negotiate a deal with him. I wasn't going to tell him he was going to be a first teamer, although he would have played today, to be fair, in place of Robert Huth. But it is what it is. Yeah, but that was an absolutely awful first half. And it's difficult, really, to know how to respond to this. Oh dear. Probably not by doing that. Ben Chilwell's going to come on for Christian Fuchs. And James Ward-Prowse is going to come off. We're going to put Riyad Mahrez through the middle, and we're going to put Damari Gray on the left-hand side. Now, Shane Long not having the best of games today. Oh, what a ball that was from Chilwell to Gray, and already them two starting to look interesting down that left-hand side. Complete new left-hand side of the team, and it might just freshen it up. Here's Mabokani. Good save from Schmeichel there. Half an hour to go. I think we're going to bring on Peter Crouch. So come on. Come on, boys. We have got 25 minutes to go in this match. Can we get a comeback in there? Here's Mabokani. Morgan back to Schmeichel. Crouch is there. Yeah, he couldn't really hit it. And you can see, I mean, both of our centre-backs are on yellow cards. You can see why we're in the position we are in terms of suspensions and this, that, and the other. But, you know, I mean, they're not told to get stuck in, and I've looked at their individual instructions. They're not told to tackle harder or anything like that. So it's, yeah, strange. Mahrez into the middle. Here's Inla, gets it to Kante. It's one back, but it's not going to be enough. It's just a consolation goal today, unfortunately. And, well, what can you do? What can you do? Wasn't good enough. But it was lost in the first half an hour. You know, 2 goals in 3 minutes. It's just not good enough, and we're down to 5th now. And Tottenham won again. Oh my word! Tottenham are 19 points clear of us. Tottenham are unbelievable. Mark Albrighton, we sold him to Tottenham. He's just scored for them. But he's doing well. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. We knew we weren't going to win the league. I just sort of convinced myself. Once we'd had a decent run of form, I was like, you know, this could be on. But now we've actually, you know, only won 1 of the last 5. Yeah, I think time for a rethink. And tomorrow, to be fair, or next episode, I think we'll play the next 3 matches. We'll play Man United and Tottenham, because Tottenham are top of the league. And we've got to play Everton for the memories, the nostalgic memories of the Everton project back in 2016. We've got to do that. And then, to be honest with you, after those 3 matches, we're probably going to lose all 3 of them. Then we might just sort of play through till the end of the season and see where we finish. But, yeah, disappointing. Sorry about that, but hopefully you enjoyed it regardless. If you did, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos, and start letting me know what you want to see for the next retro Let's Play. Of course, what finished second in the poll last time was Life After Fergie, FM14, a Manchester United playthrough. So that might be quite cool to be playing, but let me know either way down below in the comments. So yeah, leave a like if you've enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.